right, from the Smith Hole, what the hell, everything for Tuesday, August 25th, 2020. Yeah. Happy Tuesday to you.
Do you remember what we did on the show?
No?
It's the fog, man.
Dude, the fog's a real thing.
It is.
The fog's, we have a lot of clips. By the way, it's just weird because we're always recording video. This room is set up for podcasts, but we've been doing the radio show down here the last couple weeks for a couple more weeks to go, at least.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. But we're always recording video. So there's a lot of video. Some behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You're going to hear some of that on the podcast. But you get moments like, I think it was yesterday, you were talking about your trip into work.
Oh, man.
You hate raccoons.
I don't hate them. No.
Good Monday. Holy crap, it's a Monday. Monday morning to you. Smitty in the morning, Northern Michigan's Classic Rock the Bear, 98.1 and 95.3. Tim, how are you this fine Monday?
I arrived with heavy heart due to the terrible things I did on the way here.
What'd you do?
I altered the course of a raccoon family's life.
Oh, did you wipe out a family?
And I'm so dumb. I feel bad about it. I saw
There's nothing wrong. You're supposed to feel bad about it. You're supposed to.
Well, I know other people that aim for that. They're like, oh, there they are. Swerve.
If I ever, I'm not even joking, if I ever saw somebody intentionally run any animal, I'm probably gonna go to jail.
Well, I saw the glare of the eyes on the side of the road, and I'm like, oh, big raccoon on the side of the road. And as my vision got back to the center of the road in a brief second, I was like, oh, there's a lot of dots. There's a boom, 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 boom. Oh, the babies!
God.
I killed the babies! Damn it.
Dude, I went by a family of raccoons probably 3 years ago that had been wiped out on the side of the road, and there was like 5 babies and the mom and dad, and I'm just like, and I didn't even do it. And I'm like, oh, no. Doesn't make you feel good. It's not supposed to make you feel good.
No, it did not. There was like just another 20 minutes of drive where I just sat there with this look on my face.
Did
like,
you cry?
No, I didn't cry.
Oh.
But, like, I kept going like, it's just like, oh, man.
God.
What have I done?
I just killed a whole family of raccoons.
And that mother's just traumatized. It's like, I'm going to go eat some garbage and have another litter of babies next month.
She's already forgotten about it.
Yeah, probably.
She's already working on litter number 7. How do you feel about that now, by the way? Do you hate yourself even more now?
I damn near hit a coyote this morning. And it was
Dude, you come to work at such a treacherous, time of the day, and a treacherous stretch of road.
I leave at a time when it's too early to be early in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's too late. And it's late enough that it could be like people are going, man, I've been up way too late tonight. And that's, I think, what the animals are doing. They're like, hey, everyone's asleep. Let's play in the road, dude. Yeah. And then here I am just flying through there. But all is well.
That is the best, and I'm not accusing you of being on your phone, but that's the best reason you could possibly give for just being off your phone.
Oh, yeah. There's no
wildlife. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Courses.
Yeah.
And the thing I found, because, I mean, I'm human, a couple of times I went, oh, what's that? Real quickly, and it's so bright in my eyes that you can't see and just.
Yeah.
No. And there was no cell phone interference when I took the coon family out, but. It was just an awful situation.
It's awful every single time.
There's
never a time where you're like, meh.
They were still there
unless you're
morning.
an a-hole. And you said this off on the thing, that people or know of people that will go out of their way.
Yeah, nearly run themselves off the road and be like, get it.
I remember getting into an argument about this with an Army buddy. Me and my friend Jim were just totally, somebody had admitted to, I'm just going to hit any animal I see. And we were both in charge. You know what I mean? We made this guy do push-ups for like an hour.
Ouch.
There you go.
That's what you get.
Speaking of what you get,
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense. That segue doesn't make any sense, which is why this radio show is sucky. It's not. No, it's
Especially when it's a podcast.
We had the pleasure. When I say pleasure, I don't know about that, but we did listen yesterday to a brand new song from Coheed and Cambria. They made a Jesse's Girl Part 2.
Yeah.
Obviously, the first one was from Rick Springfield. So, post-production side note, Facebook and YouTube blocked the Coheed and Cambria Jesse's Girl 2. You can still catch that on Instagram. But anyway, it was a thing. Here's the review. Anyway, so that's a thing, and the girl in the video is smoking hot.
Rick Springfield looking like he's, 30 years old there. Dude looks younger than me, and you said he's 71?
71. He's a handsome dude.
Goodness.
The ladies like him.
Yeah, they do. Especially the not as young as they used to be ladies.
No, he was playing in northern Michigan, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago, and there's these chicks I know, they're just like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you stoked about? What, like,
wasn't he in a TV show when he was a kid? I don't know.
I don't know. He was on a soap opera. He was on General Hospital.
I'll look up my Rick Springfield info.
Do your Rick Springfield research, Tim. Come on. Which, by the way, did you do your Rick Springfield research?
I did. He was born on August 23rd, 1949, just a couple of days ago.
Oh.
Was Dr. Noah Drake on General Hospital from 1981 till 1983. Also guest starred between 2005 and 2013. Won a Grammy for Best Male Rock Vocal in 1981. Joined the Australian band Zoot in 1969. They were best known for the single It's About Time, though it was not a hit.
You did your Rick Springfield research!
Oh, there's one more thing.
Oh!
Giant Star Wars nerd is Rick Springfield, and some years ago, his house was on fire, and he ran into his home, and he went in there just to get the Italian-carded Boba Fett action figure that he had and get out of the house. And his wife's like, did you save the animals? He's like, no. I got Boba Fett.
Star Wars takes precedence, man.
Yeah, Rick Springfield loves dogs also. Did want to point that out. But
did your Rick Springfield research?
I told you I would.
No kidding. I didn't really think you were.
You didn't think I was going to do it.
It's not It's not a knock on you.
No.
It just didn't seem like anything you would want to spend your off time doing.
I didn't. But I did it. I did it for the show.
This happened Sunday. I came down here to record the Sunday morning show that I do on the Bear, Breakfast in Bed.
Yeah.
And it's titled Loud Noises. Taking a look at the lighter side of classic rock.
Yeah.
And in the middle of a break, when I say a break, it means while we're talking on the air.
Yeah.
I hear upstairs, this is like crash, and then Levi laughing. Now, like I said, I'm live on the show. I'm live on the air.
Yeah.
Now, when something like that happens, you can attest to this. When something like that happens, I'll either A, make it a part of the show if I think it's funny. If I call that moment out is probably the best way to put it. Or I will do what I ended up doing is just act like it didn't happen. Just ignore it, move on, try to be professional, and just move on. Sometimes things happen. So I didn't even. So A, I failed because I wasn't. I was live. I wasn't recording. So I don't have it. But when I got done talking, I was like, "What the hell was that?" When I go upstairs, and Levi, I said, "What happened?" He said, "I opened up the refrigerator, and the shelf in the door of the refrigerator just fell out, and all this stuff in the refrigerator just came crashing out and rolling all over the place, and it scared the ass out of the dog and the cat." So I was cracking up. And I'm like, "Oh, that's really funny."
Just all these like ketchup and mustard and big bottles
everything.
of stuff, just
jelly and. But the funny part is, and this is why I get along so well with Levi, because we are kind of kindred spirits as far as if something's funny, I don't care what happened. I don't care, because normally something like that is something to just piss you off and ruin your whole day.
Yeah.
You know? But if you can get something funny out of the deal, like scaring the cat and the dog,
Yeah.
then humor wins every single time. Then your day is actually smoothed over for the rest of the day.
That's your own Smith version of making lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can actually form the words to tell the story? Yeah, that's lemonade.
I knew what you meant.
That's lemonade. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't know where I was. Dude, it's just I really do strive so hard to do a good job on the radio, but so I just ambush myself.
You got
myself.
You got a good excuse this week, though. The last couple of days, it totally makes sense to me. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, what about all the other times?
I can't speak to those, but
when he's talking about the last couple days, I'm at try number 657 to quit smoking.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like, when you're going through that process, I know for me.
Oh, brain dead, dude.
I had a week where it was like, I wasn't jonesing or anything. I just would be like, oh, it's the dog. I mean, microphone. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was a zombie.
Yeah.
And then it's like the fog finally cleared, and I was just like, I'm going to drink 2 gallons of water a day because I'm an idiot. But
it's, I was going to play the clip, but I can just talk about it. It's, I have a bet going with Brendan.
Yeah.
Sales at the station.
Yeah.
See who can't.
Who can quit.
Who can quit. So if I smoke, I owe Brendan whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
If he, vice versa. For my Ironfish. So I haven't talked to Brendan to see how he's doing.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything in a couple of days. So
yeah.
maybe
he made it?
He's at home going,
I'm so far so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to talk publicly. You know?
No, he does not. It's a different beast. I can attest to that.
You want to just talk about mountains of dumb, just mountains of stupid all the time. Which leads to things like this. We did Stuttering Smitty I did Stuttering Smitty on the afternoon show when I was on our sister station, Rock 105. And, it's just a compilation of clips over the course of my career on the show. And I want to say at points it was like 5 minutes long. I deleted some of it, revised it. People love listening to it. It's
got
just
so
stupid.
long that you couldn't even have it all in one time on the air. Like you'd had to split it up into segments. It's like it became a mini series of Smitty's stuttering.
So up until this point, I haven't had a Stuttering Smitty reel since I went on the morning show. I was like, it was on that old show. I don't want to do it this time, but sometimes you just can't avoid it. So put together a new reel for Stuttering Smitty.
Oh my God,
yeah.
This is perfect.
You got a strange idea about what perfect is.
You stuttered into the stuttering.
Yeah, I did. Stuttering Smitty. It's a brand new reel. That's the Who with the Seeger. Seeker, not Seeger.
With a K.
Snowblower from Doug Small Engines in Mount Pleasant. Sorry, guys. C-A-S-S. What?
What did you just say? No. Cash is spelled C-A-S-H. This episode of Smitty in the Morning brought to you by Sesame Street and Harley Davidson.
So,
it's a short one right now.
Right now. Well, that's the thing too about being down here. Yeah, being down here doing the show. It's so easy to grab those videos but.
Oh man,
it's just hurtful.
It's hurtful. Yeah. Do you hurt your own feelings?
Yeah.
Weird.
How would you feel if you every single day you're doing a radio show, and you just have recurring moments, of not being able to complete thoughts and words
and sentences. I had that this morning too.
Once,
yeah.
Once.
I did not feel great, but I wasn't offended
if it
by
happens
myself.
Again and again and again.
Well,
you're like, man, maybe I'm in the wrong profession. just beat yourself up.
Kicking my own ass.
I only mildly beat myself up.
Well, good.
Only mildly. Never mind. I don't want to. Leaving it alone. It's also the victim of what I just did. I'm also my own worst enemy. Man, I'll tell you what. Let's get the hell out of here.
Do we have any more clips?
No. We can if we want.
I want to show
people
all kinds
something. Of clips. What did you... Oh, man. No, we can do that.
Look at the size of this. It's things the size of my torso as a birthday gift.
It is a gigantic
this could be the third
gallon water jug.
It could be the third co-host of the show. It's just...
It's gigantic, dude.
I can't even lift it one-handed. Watch.
since you're dumb and you don't know how the camera works,
Ow.
you weren't even in the frame there
Oh,
with that thing. It's too late now.
No, I'm gonna do it.
It's too late now. It's you almost fell over.
I know.
You almost fell over drinking water.
That's ridiculous.
Just tipped you over like a little teapot.
Like a teapot of Tim.
I'm a Timmy teapot.
Stop. Anyway, thanks to Sean for that, because my previous water jug that I always drank from was a measly half-gallon, and this contains 1.2 gallons of water each time.
0.2.
Yeah.
Plus, it's stainless steel. I bet it keeps it really cold.
It's supposed to be 128 hours of cold in there.
Oh. All right.
Oh, man.
I'm happy for you.
I had to share my bottle.
Sorry, I got to use my old water bottles.
You could lift with one arm.
Yeah. Stupid. Man.
On that note.
Honestly, this podcast is named the right thing. What the hell,
What the
everything?
hell?
What the hell, everything?